Greetings, friends. It's me, John Ross, and I'm here with another fun-filled science activity for you. Today, we're going to be talking about forces in motion. We're going to be talking about pushes and pulls. And we really begin getting into forces in motion and pushes and pulls in the state of South Carolina within the 2nd and 5th grade. So this is just a neat little activity that I've come up with so as to allow your kids to further explore forces in motion. And what I like to do is show my kids this here model. This is the model of a sailboat. Now I will warn you that some of your kids, if they're in the lower grades, such as 2nd grade, they might not have been exposed to sailboats. So this may be a very foreign concept for them. So I show them this sailboat and I tell them, well, I need your help, kids. I need you to save some milk cartons for me. So they save some milk cartons. They rinse them out really nice, make sure that we get all the milk out, because otherwise you're gonna go home on the weekend, come back Monday morning, and your classroom is gonna be stank. And we don't want that. You don't want that. So again, that's just a real legitimate warning. Nevertheless, we take our 2 milk cartons and we're gonna tape them together. Make sure that they're nice and secure, they're flush. Then I can take my thick paper. Now this is more of a cardboard, however cardstock would work as well. And I take my popsicle stick. And I'm gonna go ahead and tape that popsicle stick onto my paper. Then I will slip my sail into my boat. And presto, voila, we have our sailboat. So we can put it in the water and ask the kids, how do you think we can get that sailboat to move? Well, they might say, well, we can push it, of course, but we don't want to. You can't physically touch it, children. How can we get it to move? And hopefully, maybe you'll have a child that says, well, we can blow on it. All right, well, great. Well, when we blow on that sailboat, what are we representing? The wind, friends. The wind is a force. And of course, we know that hot air rises and cold air sinks, and that is convection. And while we're here on the surface, that hot air that's rising, the cold air that's sinking, that's what we are feeling is the air moving. That's what the air moving is wind. So you can ask your kids to go ahead and explore and experiment. They're gonna blow real hard probably because they're excited. So we'll go ahead and test that out. And just like that, we have created a sailboat, of course. However, if we want to take things a little bit further, okay, great, yay, we recognize now that wind is a force, but we can talk about how we can alter that force. Well, what happens if I blow lightly? If I blow lightly, what happens? Well, my sailboat moves slowly. What happens if I blow a bit stronger? My sailboat moves more quickly. Did the direction change? No. However, what did change was the speed. And you could also, if you wanted to explore, well, what if I blow at an angle? Perhaps my boat will turn. So again, you can see that there's a number of different ways that we can utilize this boat to explore pushes and pulls and forces in motion. Thank you, friends. I hope you enjoyed our fun-filled activity, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.